Welcome back. It's time to get your mutual fund portfolio queries answered because you need to have a definite financial portfolio which should be aligned. Your investment should be aligned to all your financial goals. And today, to navigate through all of this, I have with me Pankaj Mathpal, MD, Optima Money Managers. Good evening, Pankaj, and welcome to the show. And for the viewers, just in case you're watching us live, all you have to do is just send across your questions on our WhatsApp number, which is 865-797-4571. You can also email us your questions on the money show at etnow.tv. All right, let's move on and let's take our first query of the day, Pankaj, which is from Neeraj Garg. And he says that he's been investing in mutual funds for last 10 years and has accumulated a large portfolio across different schemes. And he wants to stay invested in limited number of schemes. Now, he wants to know which schemes are good for him and what kind of returns can he achieve. He's 50 years old and want to continue investing in equities for 5 years. I'm not sure if we have all the scheme related details of Neeraj. Do we have the name of the schemes? Okay. So, so limited information, Pankaj. I'm sure even that's a challenge for you looking at his age because he's 50. We really need to be sure about what we are advising him. So, Neeraj, if in case, you are watching the show and, we will answer your question once again because without knowing those schemes, we really can't help you out. And there cannot be a definite financial plan. But yeah, of course, because we've taken up your question, Pankaj will be advising you on a lot of things. Pankaj.
Kavita, because Neeraj has informed us that he has been investing for long and he has accumulated a good amount of money. But because now the investment horizon is only 5 years from now and his age is 50 years, my suggestion, wherever Neeraj you have invested, you should now switch to some not very aggressive schemes. I mean, you should have the hybrid schemes or large cap funds in your portfolio. So I'll suggest you a few schemes. If you already have those schemes in your portfolio, then try to switch more amount to those schemes, or you can add these schemes like ICICI Prudential Multi-Asset Fund. It is a hybrid fund that invests across multiple asset classes. You can invest in Motilal Oswal Balance Advantage Fund, the scheme which invests in equity and debt, and also one large cap index fund that can be HDFC Nifty 50 Equal Weight Index Fund. So I'm recommending three schemes. One is Large Cap Index Fund. Second is Balance Advantage Fund, or which is known as Dynamic Asset Allocation Fund. And one is Multi-Asset Allocation Fund. So that is my suggestion for you.
All right, for more, I think we will need more details for Neeraj to give an in-depth explanation. So requesting him to send across all his portfolio details so that we can guide him further. But then, Pankaj, let's take Kevin's question. Do I have Kevin on the phone line with me? All right, it's again an email, Pankaj, and he says that he's got 50 lakh in NRO account, which he can invest in mutual funds for 10 years time frame. And he wants to know if an SIP or a lump sum investment would be good for him.
Yeah, Kavita, see, when the money is already available, so I think it's not a good idea to do SIPs. SIP is useful when you are earning money and regularly means you want to invest some amount out of that. But when the money is already available, you should invest this as soon as possible. Only thing that if you do not want to invest in a single day, and which may not be a good idea, you can take help of STP, Systematic Transfer Plan, where you invest the money first in the low risk mutual fund scheme, and then you switch it systematically to the equity scheme, which is known as a target scheme. So I'm suggesting few schemes here. ICICI Prudential Multi-Asset Fund, Motilal Oswal Large and Mid Cap Fund, Kotak Multi-Cap Fund, ICICI Prudential Nasdaq 100 Fund, and HDFC Manufacturing Fund. See, one international fund, one thematic fund, and three are well-diversified equity funds. So for 10 years investment horizon, this will be a good portfolio.
All right, Pankaj, let's move on and let's take Jishnu's question, who sent us details of his wife's portfolio, and he's got a couple of goals aligned with this kind of portfolio as well. He's been investing in since 2019, and he's got portfolio divided into two parts. So there is a 16 years goal for child education. For that, he's got HDFC large and mid, he's got Bandhan small cap, and he's got Quant small cap in his portfolio. And then he says his retirement portfolio, which is for 25 years, and for that he has Parak Parekh ELSS. He's got Mahindra Manulife large and mid cap, Edelweiss small cap fund, and he is actually doing a 10% annual step up in his SIP. And after 16 years, he will add additional funds into the funds selected for the retirement goal. And presently, he's got 3 lakh into Quant ELSS and Parak Parekh ELSS also. So he wants you to figure out his child education and retirement goal, and the strategy that's taken up by him is right.
Kavita, see what 3 lakh rupees have been invested. These have grown to 7.5 lakh put together. So already he has accumulated some amount, and the SIP what he is doing now, if we calculate it at 12% CAGR, in 16 years, 1 crore 40 lakh can be expected. And in another portfolio, after 25 years, he can expect around 5 crore 32 lakhs. And in addition to this, what he will invest later, plus this first goal once he achieves, and the SIP amount, if he continues, and that is added to his second goal, he will have more than this 6 crore rupees. So I think that the strategy what he's following, it will help him achieving both the goals easily. And all the schemes in the portfolio are good, but only for the tax saving schemes. You invest in these schemes if you need to invest to save tax. Otherwise, means if you anytime switch to new tax regime, or in case you have some other instruments which are helping you to save tax under Section 80C, then this SIP can also be diverted to other schemes which you have in your portfolio.
All right. So again, because we don't have Jishnu on the phone line, this is what we could recommend, looking at the details that he sent us. But then with that, it's also time up on the show today. Pankaj, thank you so much for being on the show and helping our viewers with their mutual fund portfolio queries. And before I sign off on the Money Show today, I'm going to leave you with our WhatsApp number and email ID, because that's the only way you can reach us, and only show where we do your life financial plan.